6:30 Sunday morning. Still cool outside, but the sun's coming up. It's going to be close to 100 degrees today, so I'm going to get started early. I don't know how long this is going to take. This car has just been washed, but it looks like it's covered with dust because of the white paint spray all over it. I'm going to start out with this clay sponge as a cloth, terry cloth side on one side, and this clay finish on the other side. It's supposed to take it off. I'll be using a Mother's Instant Detailer because you want to keep the surface wet and you want to keep this wet and clean. I'll also have a bucket of water to wash the sponge every once in a while. So let's spray a little section like this, get it saturated. And come in here. I could feel the paint on here. You want to make sure the surface you're working on stays wet. Now I'll take this terry cloth and buff this off. That's the paint over spray, and this is the first pass to the polished side. Still need to get in here some more, but it's working. This is the unfinished side. This is the side I worked on already. This clay mitt is working really well. You just have to be patient and glide it across the paint. It's not a piece of sandpaper. If it starts to stick and get sticky like candy, just spray a little more on. Always want to keep it wet. This is the other product. It's the clay bar, and I used the clay mitt on the paint because it was working really well. I stuck with that, but I'm going to try the clay bar to clean the paint off the windows. So let's see how this works. I'm supposed to just kind of flatten it into a palm size pad, and the same rules apply for it as the mitt. You want to keep it lubricated and your working area too. So, and just glide it across. I could feel it cutting the paint off. I was a little uncomfortable trying this on the paint right off the bat, so I thought I'd save it for the window. One thing you'll find out is it gets sticky on your hand side, so keep your hand side moist also. And if it starts to get sticky, just flip it over like this. I'm all done with the Mini Cooper. The product worked really well. I used it on the paint. I used it on the glass. Worked really well on the glass. Used it on my wiper blades. The only place I didn't use it was on the rubber around the windows and anywhere there was rubber trim. I didn't really feel comfortable using it, so I'm going to have to figure out something else. But the car turned out really well, and I hope this helped. If you ever have any overspray or grime on your car, I recommend the clay bar. The actual clay bar works really well. The mitten was nice and I felt more comfortable using it. It's a little pricey. The clay bar takes a little bit of work to figure out how to keep it from sticking to your hand, keep it wet and everything, and it works excellent.